Wait. Oh yeah, I hate that. Hi everyone, how's it going? Sorry, I'm seeing this like this, and I'm like, that's tragic. Um, why can I not access my own chat? Give me my chat. I need. Might as well hit the like button while I'm here. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. I dislike this so much. Okay. Real quick, I have to go get the link because. So, let me start from the beginning. Hello, everyone. How are you? Doing alright myself. Today, I'm doing some wire wrapped rings. This is part of the stone swap challenge that I did with Bead Pie. Now, I want to be able to link them in my live stream. There we... Holy... Okay. Boom. Please check out at... And then pin that real quick. Boom, we are good. Give me 1 second, I gotta grab my charger. And then I'm gonna start making a bunch of rings. If any of you would like to sponsor today's live stream, I'd say let me know, but now that I can't access the chat on my PC, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me. Because I can't put up a link. Oh! I got it. I got it up. Sweet. Cool. Anyway, there we go. So today, I am making wire-wrapped beaded rings. I have a bunch of different ways I can go about doing this, so I'm just going to do a couple, just as a, demonstration to start. And I'll go from there, because normally what I do is I sell these for like $5 a piece. Let's see if I can guess the size right. We're going to try. I'll just grab one of these. I'm going to switch my chat over. How are you doing today, Jackie? You need a size 13. I got you. Do you want to pick a bead? I'll do one right now for you in size 13. Grab just a little bit more wire. That should do it. Hey Lisa, oh, I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself? Got a lot of really pretty amethysts that she had sent over. Also, I'm not sure if it's adventurine or if it's jade. I'm pretty sure it's adventurine, but I have been wrong before. A couple of agates. What I can do, though, I feel that, although I have been worse and recently, so I'm just trying to like keep up with it. Let me do a demo piece real quick for you, Jackie, just to kind of show like one option that I can do. And then maybe another one. Make sure you kind of like it. Shimmer Sham? Like a labradorescence, perhaps? Let's see here. This one will just... I'll just go with real quick to kind of show the concept. Been a minute since I've done these. Which is also why I'm doing one first, because it's like I'm always going to burn the first one. I used to do it exactly this way at the festivals and stuff, where I would just burn a couple and give them out. It's like, you know, got kids running around or something. You're like, hey, take this. Go somewhere else. Oh, adventure. That's interesting. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. That's no bueno. And yeah, Jackie, I've made a few hundred of these over the sorry, I'm actually trying to get recentered here. I've made a few hundred of these over the years. And Bead Pie and our little challenge to each other, she kind of inspired me to try and do a bunch more for the holiday season for people. Since it is a really affordable option, it just... You know how I am about wanting things to last for like ever. A $5 ring does not usually do so. So, from here, I can cut these two wires off. I'm waiting for the, oh wait, I know how to do this. He taught me. There we go. Make sure I'm always up at the front there. So I can, you know, cut this off flush with the band at this point. Or I can do a little curly Q thing. Up on the sides. Hey, Will. Been a while since I've done these. Well, that is kind of crazy. So perhaps that's a more common thing than I would have thought. And then back down. That's what I'm forgetting to bring out here. I gotta go grab something. I will be right back. Maybe plastic, but it's probably still too rough on silver plated. It's okay if it is. And then so yeah, just kind of the basic first style. Let's try this again in size 13 now. And we don't have to use that big of a... Thank you, Zachary. This would be kind of a lesson in a way. I wouldn't mind doing workshops and stuff. It would just be getting a way to make it economically feasible for me. I am definitely happy to tutor people as well. There's an idea. Although like as much as it's starting to become necessary for me to start doing member-only things, I really would prefer not to take that path. I might have to, but I don't want to. I really don't. Zachary, shoot me an email at tyler59801@gmail.com. I avoid sites like that like the plague, personally. And we can talk about it. Maybe we can work something out. because I don't mind teaching. Actually, it's kind of a passion of mine. It's just getting the time together, like I said, to make it just economically viable with how bad the economy's been. I do. I believe it's at celestial_reach. It's pretty similar to the YouTube channel. Tyler59801@gmail.com. Oh no, I know, Jackie. I avoid websites like that, like the plague. Personal reasons. And probation and parole. You know how long it took me to get get them to clear me to do Instagram? Years. I nearly had to go under. Or my business nearly had to go under before they were like, okay, I guess you can start trying to do other ways. You have a good one, Zachary. What do you think of this bead, Jackie? I really like this one. It's beautiful. For the center stone, or for the stone, or we have others. We do have others. We have this more. We have options. This one here in the middle. Really pretty piece, isn't it? Wow, my phone is on some extra stuff. It does look like a mini planet. Ah, the little one. That's an agate. Show it up a little closer again. It's almost like a natural dragon's vein agate. It doesn't look like a dyed one. These also work great for fidget rings. So we can go with that one. If you want, we can go with one of the bigger ones. Hey, Josh. I've got these faceted, I think they're prehenite, but I don't actually know. I've had them forever. Bead Pie sent me a few, and then, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go pull all the other beads that I got, and we'll make a stream out of it. See, that one's a jasper. That one got blown out. How you doing today, Josh? I can just start stacking these till you see one you like. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I apologize, I wanted a closer look at that one. Nice. Thank you, Zachary. That was a lot of work. That piece was one of my masterpieces for sure. I can be a little difficult about my work, but I couldn't even like complain about much on that one. Harris. Oh, yeesh. Right on. There's a lot of good resources on YouTube to learn from. Let's see. I think she got busy for a bit, so I will... Yeah, I'll just keep practicing. I'll do a few. Let's see here. I'm going to go with a smaller bead. Actually, I want to test something. Because I got two different thicknesses of wire here. I'm going to see if one of them... I thought so. My pieces, the thing about a lot of my work is it takes a lot of time into each piece. No, you're good. You can pick one whenever you're ready, okay? No need to rush. I'll be here for a bit. Oh, perfect. Okay, okay. So we got ourselves a little bit of a thicker band here. I pulled way too much wire on this one, but that's okay. All right. Like, I kind of live almost a monk's life. Where I just sit at home and rap all day. Well, I'm struggling with a few other things in life recently, but, like, I spent 3 years just wrapping day in and day out to get to this point. Honestly, I'd like to get back to just wrapping for another 3 years. Just keeping my brain able to handle that. There you go. Not a bad, Hey, diversifying is never a bad idea. Let's see here. It never hurts to have multiple skills. Homie, I didn't start learning until 4 years ago, and I'm 35. It's never too late. It is never too late to learn anything. It's just taking the dedication and the time and the energy and the sacrifice and putting it where it needs to be to accomplish the goal. That is always a good way to start. Which copper wire and rocks outside, bolts on the ground, like, somebody's hubcap falls off or something, or not hubcap, but you know what I mean. Rocks in a nearby park, I don't know. I have heard stories that a lot of the first wire wrapping came from people stripping copper wire out of buildings, like hippies doing so, and then utilizing that to wrap pretty rocks and stuff that they found along the way on the journey. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it is some interesting lore. Oh no, absolutely. You gotta start somewhere. And usually the place to start is at the beginning. Actually, this is pretty close to where I started. I like how stiff this wire is for this. Yeah. I learned it is, Iris. It really is a good way to find materials on the cheap. And I've met a couple hippies at festivals. That seems to be how they get by. Bartering and trading and hitchhiking. Which, bravo. I mean, I'd do it if I could. The soldering thing, I learned that so I could start doing better wire wrapping. Actually, recent fire agate and fire opal piece that I made is a culmination of more traditional soldering, stone setting, etc., as well as the different wire wrapping styles that I've picked up from the different masters who have free tutorials online. Alrighty, so now that we have this, that can't be right. Sorry, I just looked over at my thing and saw 1,900 subscribers, and I'm like, that's not possible. So I'm opening up my YouTube studio to see if, like, I just got 700 subscribers or something. No, it's just looking like that on my computer screen. Okay. It's like, what the hell? I can't. No way. Hey, James. Right, and then cut that. I'm going to set that over to the side because I do not want to get that mixed in with my silver. Boom! There you go, Lisa. That is dedication right there. I actually have some copper wire in my room that is spooled copper, like, or, you know, twisted copper cable. Although I cut it apart and am slowly using it to, when I do make my own alloys, my own sterling silver alloys, I'm slowly utilizing that to... Okay, there's a size 10. As the copper element in that. So here's another style we've got going on here. More simple, more utilitarian, less things to catch on this or that. I want to not waste metal right now, so I'm going to play around with a little pendant while I'm at it. I am literally just free-forming. My brain has been in a rut for over a month now, well over a month. And sometimes, like, I can sketch out on paper what I want to do. Hey, John, how's it going? Jesus, it is already Friday. I just realized I haven't even sat down. It's been one of those weeks. I haven't even sat down at my computer since last weekend. I'll do invoices after this. I hope you're having a wonderful week, man. It's good to see ya. Let's see here. I'm going to... But yeah, sometimes when your brain just gets, like, caught like that, the best way to get out of it can be just to sit down and do something. And just be like, don't care. I'm making stuff. Let's see here. One bead, two bead. Maybe? No, that bead's not gonna cooperate. You know what? One bead, two beads. I'm trying to make a snowman right now. It might not completely turn out. That does happen from time to time. Sup, Emma? How you doing? I could not do those books myself. I tried. And it's like my cup of tea, but I just couldn't. It wasn't for me. Sometimes that is the case. Alrighty. And then... Hey, Jesse! Happy Friday! Hey, and guys, random thought. You know those nice big tourmaline I have? I was thinking of possibly doing a raffle for one of the 3-gram pieces. This is just a consideration right now. But I'm considering doing a raffle on this singly terminated 3-gram indicolite tourmaline from the Pedaniris mine. Sorry, I'll move it down. really beautiful specimen. And it's 14.05, so it's a little under 3 grams. It's 2.8 something. And because I know spending like $300 or even like $250 on a piece of tourmaline is kind of pricey. And so I was just trying to think of ways that maybe were a little more realistic. Doing possibly $10 tickets. They are pricey. What I would have to do is I would have to fill about 30 $10 tickets. Because they are very, very expensive pieces. While I didn't quite pay the stupid amount that I normally see them listed for, I didn't exactly get them for free either. If you know what I mean. I just couldn't pass them up. Yeah, see, you're getting what you're picking up what I'm putting down. Because they're pricey, and a lot of us can't really, like... I know I'm sitting here, like... If I didn't make jewelry out of this stuff, my brain would be screaming at me, what the hell were you thinking picking up 10 pieces of tourmaline like that? And then, of course, my brain... You know, the creative part of my brain shuts down for a month. Perfect timing for that, of course. There. I made a snowman. I'm probably going to give this away tomorrow. I tried to make a snowman. Iris, I have tried to make anklets in the past. While I think they're cool, I never can get them to sell. Probably because I don't have the right models for them. And, you know, you kind of need a beach, it seems like. The people who sell those things seem to do so off of a beach somewhere. Yeah, I was trying. I was trying to make a snowman. Anybody want $5 ring? Iris, I need display pieces like I need a mortgage. Wait, do I need a mortgage? No, probably not. Maybe I could. That might be a good thing. I've only got 100 pieces of jewelry on display. Just green screen the beach. No, that's not snow, that's sand. don't know about other people. I sure as heck don't travel. I wish I did. My last travel experience was, let's just say, subpar. Actually, my last, 5 traveling experiences weren't great. Alrighty. What I wouldn't give for a festival to make these at right about now. Need to make it a lengthy, 3 or 4 week raffle. And see, that's what I'm considering is because what do I do if I don't get enough to pay what I paid for on it? That's where the risk comes in. I'm talking to some people that I know who do raffles on big wire wraps, pieces like this that are $4, $5, $7, $800, just to see how they go about it and try to get advice from them. Because I think it's a good idea. I just got to make sure that I don't get burnt either on it. I know one of them, what he does when he does his raffles is if it takes 6 months for those 40 or 50 tickets to sell, it takes 6 months. And I've seen that where I'm I threw $10 in just to help support a homie, and then 6 months later I see a post. I'm like, oh, he still hasn't given that away yet. Dang. The idea is a raffle, Josh. Purple marble beads? Actually, Lisa, yeah, they're big, but I do have a couple somewhere. They're purple, quote, purple turquoise, which is telling me they're purple dyed howlite, I'm guessing, is what they probably really are. Man, okay. Either this bracelet's just getting too heavy to continue to hold up. Yeah, that's kind of... where the issue comes in is just finding a way to make it economically viable for myself and everybody else, which is why I thought like $10 tickets and, you know, doing 30 of them. It's just, can I actually fill 30 tickets in before the end of the year, let's say? I'm down. I'd do it. I just gotta figure out how to go about it. The Pedonirus mine tourmaline is amazing. And I know I'm selling it at a fairly good price because I went and did some research. That stuff's not common out there. Actually, the only two people that I know who have more of it than I do is the guy I got it from, and then there's a guy who bought most of his collection, and, you know, it went to him, and so now that dude's got a crazy amount, and he's just sitting on it. Ooh, there's an idea, John. Break out my calculator real quick. Just to make sure I've got a way to keep loss from happening there. Be about 40, so that would mean I'd have to do between 30 and 40 tickets, and then just like whenever the threshold amount is met, there's a way I could go about it. I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. Hey Josh, what's the temperature there right now? I have to know. We're sitting at just a blistering 42 degrees outside right now. That is the hottest it has been in a while. We were seeing like highs of 33 and stuff and snow this last week. That sounds wonderful, man. That sounds so nice. I'm in love with this bead. So we will save it for, you know, because I'm sure someone else will be in love with it and who wants a $5 ring. We'll save it for then. Not a bad one. We're going to go with that. do another style. It is a nice one for sure. There's a lot of nice ones here. Miss Bead Pie really sent some nice ones over. Which, again, if you haven't seen her channel, I've got it pinned at the top of the chat. Please go check that out. Also, if y'all could be kind enough to hit that like button for me. I know it's a lot harder to find in this format, and I understand totally. I really do. I don't know, it could be my setup. It's telling me I've got oh well, my PC says 3. This tells me I've got 20, so that's yeah, my PC's lying to me. Never mind, I'm wrong. Thank you guys. Y'all are fucking amazing. Oh, nice, John. I wish I could say I hadn't turned the heater on all year. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, no, although Josh, that was just my PC's not updating that count. And I'm in front of my PC doing this stream for once. I didn't realize I was up to 20. Alright. Dang, Lisa, and you've got it as cold as I do, don't you? Like, you're sitting in the 30s and 40s as well, I thought. Yeah, you're colder than I am. I ain't got no right to complain. I stayed in all week. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything because it was just so cold, and my brain was like, nope, everything. We're just gonna sit here and enjoy the house. Jeez, Iris. Make me feel tough a little bit there. I'm doing 60. My heater said it's about 60, and I do tank tops and pajamas. Partially because it's hard to work with my hands if I've got sleeves. From the year 2001? Oh, man. That brings me back to not quite 2001, but 2010, roughly, up here, and how cold it was. And I had a 2006 model laptop. It was my baby. And the fan died on it. And it kept the area pretty warm in the winter. It was kind of nice to have. Go Dell for then replacing the thing once it burned out that winter. Okay, so now I need to do a wee bit of a twisty twist. Actually, I'm going to do one more lock, because I like to have a full wrap around on these to get it to lock down into place. See, personally, Lisa, I feel like that's just too expensive for me, but anything colder is too cold. I also would say 64 is getting to be too hot. Like, I prefer it in that 60 range myself. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, John. Years ago, they did a study of a guy. They put one of those. It's like a vest that's filled with pumping water, and they had that vest being pumped through with. I think it was a vest in like short shorts, but being pumped through with that warm water, and there was nothing else, and he was in a room for like a stupid amount of time with it being -0 without there being a problem, or at 0 degrees. And I was like, that's an interesting thing to learn about the human body. That was a long time ago, I remember that, though, so I could be, like, misremembering it. The science may have changed a little bit, I don't know. They may have done more studies, found out, like, that's how you end up with, in shock, or, I don't know. I'm always wearing sandals, too. Oh, okay. Nope, when my heat's included in my rent, that changes the equation a lot. Although I'll never be like I was when I was 20 and have grow lamps, because the electricity's included, because I'm never going to abuse that again if I ever get that type of a setup. But, you know, you're young, you're dumb, you learn. Not that anything happened that made me learn, I just, like, look back at it a little differently. No, they ain't. Not those ones. I had professional grow lights, Iris. 1,000-watt high-pressure sodium. Not only did that thing provide so much light for my living room, more light than I have ever been able to pull off since, I was able to grow a full garden year-round, and it was the heater for the house. It was amazing. It just burns 1,000 watts an hour. Yeah, the heat loss at. No, that makes sense. I think your core is more the survival part of it. That wire is tough. Lisa, I was having that problem when I started the stream. And as a matter of fact, on my phone, it's having the same problem. You know, John, I was not aware of that, although now, looking back at my childhood, that makes something that seemed really dumb make sense all of a sudden. Nobody could explain to me why they did that in my area. But now that you say it that way, it totally makes sense. Because all of the old-time farmers in that area did that. In certain areas under the orchards, I remember asking why. And never getting a satisfactory answer of why the rotting vegetables were going under that spot. You just solved a mystery that's been unsolved in my mind for 20 years. And that's why it was a mystery. It never made sense to me that they did that. And as, you know, my mom moved up here, like, she didn't know why. Just what the landlord did. Now I know. Now I know. I don't know that that smells temporary. My brain is drawing back a very vivid recollection of it even at the moment during the summers. Or of the porch area specifically. That was like a musky mixed with cigarette smoke, because, you know, everyone smoked. I watched a guy this morning bouncing ping pong balls doing a trick shot. That dude had 500 people watching him throw balls at a pot. And apparently that was day 4. The beginning of day 4. Which, that was the point. I was like, well, guys, I got things to do. Peace. I don't know. Kind of like that smell that Grandma's house has. You know what I mean? Or has. Depends. For me, it was had. Same. We very well might be in the minority of that, though, Iris. John, you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, and we will catch you next time. If I don't see you before, happy Thanksgiving. For me, it depended on the grandma's house. Well, no, I liked it either way, but there's like 2 very different smells, because one was rural and the other was city. The city was artificial. Smelled of Old Spice and some other couple things that I can't place. the roll is completely organic and amorphous. And still possibly a little bit of Old Spice. Let's see here. Couple rings. And a attempt at a snowman. So much for the snowman. It's okay, because this leaves me options for tomorrow. Just having the rings made. By the way, if you've been patient up till this time, I'm actually going to do a walkthrough on step-by-step how to do one of these rings. Happy Thanksgiving! Start by cutting off the desired amount. I probably messed up here. It's usually better when in doubt to go with more. You can always cut wire off. You can't make it stretch very easily, especially, you know, craft wire, which is what this is. That's right, I'm doing craft wire projects. That's why they're $5. Then you set your bead down on the mandrel. You want the bead about at the halfway point. Might have to there. That's more like it. Go to the bottom side. You will notice these run right next to each other. You bring them back up. One will go on one side. The other will go on the other side of the bead. This keeps you from ever crossing your band, keeps it a little more comfortable. And you twist around your bead. I should have done this part earlier, but... And then you wrap underneath your band. My shoulders say we're done. Sorry. My shoulders are like killing me at the moment. My arms. This desk is not meant for this. Good luck with that, Iris. The only way to learn is to find out is to do it and hope it doesn't burn out. Although if you think you're like heading in the direction of burning stuff out, good thing to take into account. It's very possible, Iris. I mean, explode, perhaps not, but, I have seen video cards die before. As a matter of fact, my gaming PC's video card is on its last leg. I can only run one screen at a time. That screen doesn't always work properly. I bet if I tried to set up a CUDA driver on it, it would just stop working. Wouldn't be able to turn my PC on anymore, or, well, see the screen anymore. Once you can't see the screen... Well, that's if I actually was running something that involved CUDA. I don't actually have any need to do that anymore, since I'm not trying to, brute force password hash codes or anything these days. Can't believe I used to actually do that stuff. It was so simple back then. Oi, oi, oi. I'm running low on that type of wire, though. I think that is going to be the extent of it for today, everyone. Because my hands say they are done. Everyone, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, or tonight. I will be going live tomorrow. I'm guessing around 2 p.m. my time because, again, my body just has not been taking to this time change very well. And it's like, when I tell people, yeah, I'll be live at 1, and then I am scrambling to get live by 1:15. So, I'm going to aim for 2. There might be a chance I go live a little bit early. Not a big chance. It's possible, but, I would have to wake up feeling fantastic at, by 9 a.m., which just hasn't been happening lately, and just, be rolling, so... Oh, on Steam. That's fun. But y'all have a wonderful night. Don't party too hard, or Screw that. Party however hard you feel comfortable. Just do it responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. If I don't see you, we will catch you the next time around. Until then, everyone. Where's the button to... Oh! I'm like trying to figure out where the end stream button is that's normally there. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.